Hello, Goddess, and welcome to this week's Divine Feminine Goddess Rising Energy Reading Update today for Super Sign Sunday. We now do these every other week, so this energy update is finding you at the exact divine time that it is supposed to, and therefore there are messages herein that are destined to find you. So be sure to stay tuned and let's look for and find where our power is. Come with me into the forest for more than the trees. Let's discover and embrace all this intuition sees. Together we shall come to know that which we need to reclaim our goddess power on this divine journey indeed. For those who may be new to my channel, my name is Rochelle Richard, and here at Empowerment Experiences we do exactly that. Look for and find our power on this journey. Whether you are on simply a self-love empowerment journey, which nothing simple about that, or if you are also on a twin flame journey, which is basically a self-love empowerment journey on steroids, then you have come to the right place to look for and find your power all along this which is your twin flame and or self-love empowerment journey. So with that, again, I'm super excited. We are now doing Super Sign Sunday Divine Feminine readings every other week, bi-weekly energy updates. We are also doing Twin Flame Tuesday Divine Masculine energy updates every other week, the same week that we do Super Sign Sunday for the Divine Feminine. And with that, oh my goodness, let's go ahead and dive right in, shall we? Starting this new week, I am, again, in this space of adapting and integrating. That is where the Divine Feminine is. Remember, we started this year of 2023 is all about me, but it was clarifying what that all about me was really about. And it's you listening to you. It's you honoring you where you are, what your inner guidance is telling you and leading you into and through. And one of those I know, again, for me is in this space of integrating and grounding into this new me, right? Do you feel that, Goddess? Do you feel that you are in this liminal space where you're definitely not where you were, but you're definitely not where you want to be? So you're in this unknown, this great unknown. Well, guess what, Goddess? Only in the great unknown do magic and miracles truly appear, and in abundance. You just have to let it flow in. And so that is where we are for this Super Sign Sunday, is letting it flow in while you're in this. Oh, we flipped that. Oh, and looky there. Letting it flow in. You let it flow in by taking delight, by savoring what's already in your experience, by even taking delight in what is to be coming, what is coming, what's already here energetically. And it's already here energetically because you are embodying that energy of whatever it is that you are calling into your experience. That is how we close this gap. This is how we feel more grounded and more centered and more connected with ourselves in this liminal space, right? And the no longer who I was, but oh fuck, I'm not quite who I am. What the fuck's going on? Here's where your power is right off the bat. Here's where your power is, Goddess, is taking delight, savoring, even savoring the sip of your drink. Like, I am one of those people, I love my tea, and I was just thinking this morning going, gosh, I haven't had a cup of tea in a moment. I definitely do. I got to get some more of my local honey that's very pricey, and I love, oh my God, is like the best honey I've ever had, I swear. And so I got to go get more of that because that's how I sweeten my tea. Because it takes it to that space where I can close my eyes and savor it. Like literally, truly allow for my senses to truly embrace and envelop the flavor, to be immersed in that flavor and the sensation and the joy of that experience. That is how we extract from experiences what we would like them to be for us. This is what made empowerment experiences to be empowerment experiences, because we get to choose the meaning we give to the experiences that we have in our lives. And we can look back and say, oh, I've had a lifetime of disempowering experiences, of victim experiences. Now the ego will say that. I know mine definitely does too. Or we get to choose consciously and look back and say, wow, look at all of those opportunities that I have had to grow and find my power. Look at my massive collection of empowerment experiences that have been my life's journey, my life's work. To be an example showing others that if I can, you sure as fuck can too, right? So lead by showing others how to ground into this present moment, how to be present, how to savor the blessings, take a delight in the gifts of this experience in this present moment. Remember, that's how we close the gap. And that is also how we, again, connect with ourselves, connect more with Source, connect more with each other, is when we're truly grounding into this present moment. We're just all over here. Oh, that one just jumped on the ground. Because this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing when we're savoring. Let me grab this down here on the floor, face down still. When you're savoring, when you're no longer looking at what isn't working. Remember, that's what this all about me is, right? It's no longer listening to the not you self. It's listening to the you self, right? And the you self says, savor. Take in this experience, love this experience, because that is what you are. You are love by nature. Your most natural state of being is love. And therefore, make love in your experience. Make love with your experience. And we do this through the savoring, through the joy that we allow ourselves to derive from each and every moment. This is what is bringing you into balance through this very unbalanced space. It just feels unbalanced, and it only feels unbalanced where you are, Goddess, because again, you are not where you were, but you're not where you want to be. So your mind is going to be telling you, your ego is going to be telling you, oh my God, there's something wrong. Oh my God, we need to freak out. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on. Freak out, freak out. Nope. Remember, you choose what you give your attention to, and you will throw yourself out of balance, out of alignment, into despair and suffering and all of these not feeling good space over here, if that's what you're giving your attention to. If you're not actually taking delight in your blessings are over here. So pivot over here and be taking delight in the blessings that abound around you. And then it is through taking that delight in your blessings that you're going to bring yourself back into balance and, of course, back into alignment with the vision that you desire, with what you're working toward. And that is going to be the thing that's going to further cease or dissipate this anxiety, this uncertainty, because you're going to be feeling it. You're in the unknown. Your ego is going to take full advantage of the fact that you are in this unknown place. And that is why you, dear sweet Goddess, as the facilitator, as the one who has the power, is recognizing that you have that power inside you to focus on what you choose to focus on, to claim your power where it is to be claimed. Because that's what's going to set you free. That's where your freedom is. That choosing what you give your attention to, choosing what you focus on, what you feed your energy into, because that's what you get back. That's where your freedom lies. Your freedom is your power. Your freedom to choose for yourself what kind of experience you want to be having, to choose for yourself that I would like to be calm, serene, and peaceful, and therefore I'm going to focus on calm, serene, and peaceful things. I would love to feel joy and delight, and therefore I'm going to focus on things and thoughts that conjure and cultivate joy and delight within me. I love to feel grounded and centered and balanced, and therefore I'm going to participate in, focus on thoughts and activities that allow me, that empower me to feel balance within myself. You see, Goddess, the power that you are looking for outside of you, you're never going to find it. And that is actually you putting your power outside of you. If that's where you're looking for it, that's where you're putting it. Because the power, it is inside you to create the kind of experience that you want to be having here. Oof, and 11:11. I just looked down just as that timer switched to 11:11, and we are going to take that and love that and embrace that. The funny, not so funny, but beautifully divinely aligned part of that is I was literally just looking at my Empowerment Experiences Instagram and going, I have all of these references and signs and synchronicities and angel numbers things, but I haven't been posting anything about angel numbers for a minute. So it's time to start throwing back up angel numbers on my original account at Empowerment Experiences. And the very first angel number that I started to write about, I kid you not, Goddess, last night was 11:11. 11:11. It's a time of faith and inspired action. Boom. That is where we are in this whole liminal space of not where you were, but not where you want to be. And so you're having to take these steps and this action without having a fucking clue what's ahead of you. Right? But this is that time. This is where you truly show yourself that yes, you can trust yourself. Yes, you are supported. Yes, you are loved. Yes, everything is fucking working out for you, because it is. It's recognizing that mistakes are blessings disguised as lessons. Right? Our egos, we've been taught. We have so been taught, definitely me, right? Being a mother's mistake. So that being the underlying theme for my life of being a mistake. So therefore I make mistakes, but it's turning that around and saying, wait a minute, in every mistake can be found a divine blessing. That quote came from my divine masculine from a movie he had me watch. But it's reframing this and saying, wait a minute, failures are stepping stones to success. If you don't make mistakes, how do you learn? Mistakes are gifts, they're blessings, they're necessary. So when you can actually start to reflect upon the choices you've made, that you may categorize the outcome of being a mistake, you again get to pivot and look where your power is and take delight in the facets of that experience that you can take delight in. And the biggest one being, what was the lesson in this? What did it teach you? How have you grown stronger and wiser and better because of this experience that you had, these mistakes, right? Be open to receiving divine guidance because of this time of faith and inspired action. That is, we're still on this angel number 11:11, time of faith and inspired action. So being open to receiving that divine guidance because you are in this unknown. You are having to really tap in and listen to your inner guidance and the divine guidance of your spirit guides and angels, archangels, your whole spirit team. Right now also is rapid manifestation of thoughts. This again is being very, very aware and thus mindful of what you are focusing on, because again, you're not where you were, but you're not where you want to be. That's how we get this balance. It's so perfect that balance is our middle card, right? Balance is that centered and grounded space. because you are aligned and on the right path. It's grounding into that. It's honoring that. That is where you're going to find your balance at this point along this spiritual awakening journey. That is the massive awareness and message for 1111, is that you're in the midst of an even deeper spiritual awakening. That is this never-ending journey that we are on, is forever expanding, forever learning, growing, expanding, and ascending. So trust yourself, your journey, and the divine process unfolding. Again, you're not where you were, but you're not where you want to be, and you're in this great unknown. You're being really, really called to cultivate that trust in yourself, that trust in the divine, that trust in your journey, knowing that everything is and always does work out for you. All right. And of course, increasing awareness is where we are as well, which is about you allowing for yourself to be more aware rather than bogging yourself down with thinky crap. Oh, I know I like to do that. But instead of drowning yourself in thoughts, look to where your power is and go meditate. Go, again, that sip of tea, that cup of tea is a presence practice, right? When you're savoring something, you close your eyes and you savor something with all of each and every one of your senses. That's you practicing that presence. That's you grounding into the present moment. So let yourself ground into the present moment. All right. I was kind of a little squirreled there, putting those cards back, and I saw the Work Your Light, and we have not had this deck in a moment, and definitely feeling for that right now, where we are in this, again, this liminal space, finding that balance, freedom, focusing on what you do want. Well, there it is, a time of faith and inspired action. Just like 1111 says, right? It is up to you to take that leap, to make that initial jump, and again, trust that everything is working out for you. You have to be the one. I know, oh goddess, do I know, that space of wanting to have that reassurance before you make that leap, wanting to know that it is going to be what you want on the other side when you make that leap. But that's what faith is all about. Faith is simply a belief in the unseen. Just because you cannot see it with your physical eyes does not mean that it is not there, waiting for you. On the other side of this barrier, this block that you have created because you're afraid to lean forward into what's becoming, because you're trying to lean back into what was, but you can't because you're not there anymore either. You are really being presented with this you have no other choice kind of energy right now, goddess. I mean, you do, but you don't. You do have the choice to continue to stay in the space and miss out on all the joy and the delight and the savoring that life is so eagerly offering you, of the life that's calling you forward. Or you can keep leaning back into not going and perpetuate that suffering within yourself of not answering the call, of not leaning into and spreading your wings and taking flight into your freedom, your liberation, to be the fullest expression of you. Because life is passing by, goddess. This is the rite of passage. That's what this is. Where you are, this liminal space, this dark unknown, can't quite make your way through. You don't know what's to come. You don't know exactly what's on the walls or underfoot or above you. You just don't know. Stop looking outside of you. All the answers that you seek are truly within. The peace, the joy, the acceptance, the love, All of that is inside of you. And that is what this journey that we're on right now, of this 2023 all about me, is this journey truly back to your true self. And that is why you're being called to leap, because you are not this frail and timid and scared little human. You are this boundless, courageous, bold, and brave soul goddess here to light the fuck up out of this world and let everybody know that you're here, and that life is to be loved and savored and enjoyed. And shine that light of yours here so others can find theirs and shine theirs too. And we do all of this through leading by example. This is where you are, dear Divine Feminine. This broader spiritual awakening. Taking delight, finding that balance even though you feel quite unbalanced. Knowing that exactly where you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. There's a little mantra that we use a lot around here, which is this. Say it with me if you know it, because those who know it, you know it. I am where I am, and I am exactly where I am supposed to be. Because if I were supposed to be anywhere other than where I am, I would be. Say it again. I am where I am, and I am exactly where I am supposed to be. Because if I were supposed to be anywhere other than where I am, I would be. Remind yourself of that, goddess, whenever your ego starts to think you're in the wrong place, you're not moving fast enough. Oh my God, you got to go back, you got to go forward, you got to go up, left, right, down, wherever you got to go. Stop. That's this balance card right here. Come back in the center, come back into yourself. Recognize that your power lies within. And part of that power is your power of surrender. What do you need to be surrendering? So we're going to pull one of those cards right quick, because I'm definitely feeling that power of surrender. Where is it specifically? Because we always know we have so much to surrender. Surrendering to silence. Surrendering to that still part of you, right? This balance. This is where we are. Allowing yourself to hear the quieter parts of you. Allowing yourself to hear the quiet voice within you that has been a little too afraid to speak up because you've been going a million miles a minute. It's time to, again, both ground into where you are, but that's what's necessary for you to leap forward. It's literally that leapfrog is what I'm seeing in my mind, where you anchor down, right? You're anchoring down, you're getting your balance, you're centering yourself, you're finding your footing in this silence, you're finding your guidance, your voice in this rite of passage, this tunnel, this liminal space where you are. You've got to tune into you and then leap, because you're going to be given the action you're being asked to take. That inspired action is going to come through the silence. It's going to come when you're in this grounding space, in this presence space, in this receptive place of acknowledging all the blessings that you've received, where you're embodying the energy of what you desire to be receiving. So you are in that open and allowing space that is perfect for all of these inspired thoughts of actions to take toward what you desire to be experiencing. All of that is going to flow in. And then it's just going to build momentum. And before you know it, you're not even going to notice that you're in this liminal space. You're closing the gap. You're leaning in and leaning into what is coming for you. So embrace all of this, which is your spiritual awakening journey, goddess, this divine feminine goddess rising on her self-love empowerment journey. It's time to be rising and thriving, right? It's time to embrace all of you. It's time to allow for yourself to honor all the parts of you. Honor what was, yet let what was stay where it belongs, in the past. And allow yourself to expand broader and broader into who you truly are, so that you can illuminate this world so much brighter and brighter with your unique light that you have come to share in this world. So with that, dear goddess, please, if anything resonated in this video with you, please comment below, drop some emojis, let me know you were here. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, like I said, comment, share it around, and with anything else, I am here to serve and support you. You can get your own blockage breakthrough coaching guidance. It's emailed, it's a whole emailed with journaling and affirmation every month. Every single month you get a blockage breakthrough. You get to have pinpointed for you what specific blockage that you need to be focusing on and breaking through for that month. And that automatically gets sent to you, your email, every single month. And what's even better is that you can work through the coaching guidance with a support group, with other goddesses that are on this journey with you and working through the same blockages right along with you in each their own ways. That is the Rise and Thrive Tribe Ascended with the Blockage Breakthrough Challenge Clarity Coaching emailed experience. A whole beautiful merging of a blending of as much self-love empowerment that I could put in there for you to support you through all the things that I have done, continue to utilize, and coach my clients with. And I'm super excited to now be bringing this beautiful, beautiful vision to life that I've been holding on and sitting on for a minute. Again, come join the Rise and Thrive Tribe Ascended, which is your next level Rise and Thrive Tribe with coaching support. Come join us today. empowermentexperiences.com/rise and thrive. I will put the link down in the description, along with other ways that I can serve and support you. Remember, I am here to be reminding you that the power, it is in your hands, goddess. Because that power has always, always been inside you. Namaste.